what's up, man? Welcome back to the Tariq Elite Friday, Sunday show. It's Sunday show. That was an Asian group, some dudes called EXO, E-X-O, out of Japan. They were gigging. There was some Asian R&B / pop. Them dudes was getting it in. I ain't even mad at them. Somebody said culture bandits. You better take your asses over there and start teaching them motherfuckers some choreography and start capitalizing off this shit. Y'all better start going overseas and teaching R&B and start doing concerts or whatever. You better learn how to monetize stuff instead of sitting around just complaining about people, culture vultures or whatever. They don't give a fuck about that. Y'all better go over there like people like Poppin' Pete and all those old school poppers and lockers. They go over there and they give seminars and they get big money over there in Japan and all these other places. Dropping game, man. We don't know how to capitalize off our own strengths and skills. And then get pissed off when we see other people getting it in. Y'all better monetize what you know. All y'all dancers just dancing for Instagram. Is the volume low? How y'all? Wait, let me see something. The volume is fine. They're from Korea. My bad. Okay. Man, Poppin' Pete. I know Poppin' Pete. That's the OG. Poppin' Pete, Boogaloo, Sam. Those brothers were beasts and are a beast with it. They go over there, man. They love them dudes overseas. And I'm proud of them dudes. They know how to go over there and monetize their skills. Yeah, the volume is fine. What's going on, family? How's everybody doing? I ain't going to be on here too long. Got the family upstairs. Got to kick it with the family. Animation from Compton? I think so. Wasn't the animation? Wasn't he in the Kendrick Lamar video? The big dude? Yeah, man, I've been overseas and I've seen some tight ass R&B groups in these countries that we ain't never heard of over here. That's getting it in. What's up, Dr. Snobby? To Rashawn Ahmad. Yes, the new Hidden Colors 4 trailer will be coming soon. It's very good you asked that. A new Hidden Colors 4 trailer will be coming soon. So y'all be ready for that pretty soon. Thank you very much. We took family picture day today. I posted one of the family's pictures up on Facebook. A lot of folks like the family picture. I love that picture. I'm getting that picture blown up. It's going to be in my house and in my mother's house. Shout out to my African brothers. Again, I'm going to be in South Africa next week. I'm going to be in Cape Town. Shout out to the brothers and sisters that's been reaching out. I'm going to chop it up with all of you when I get out there. I can't wait to get out there to Cape Town, South Africa. Cannot wait to get out there to Cape Town. Come to Cleveland. I'm going to be in Cincinnati. February 6th. I was just in Toledo, but I will be in Cincinnati February 6th. So you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, the Mali terrorist attack. Yeah, whenever black or brown people get blown up, we don't get all the hashtags and we don't get all the people changing their profile pictures. But if anything happens to any Western countries, we get all sentimental. What's up, Anthology? Well, that's the demographic for the radio station, bruh. When you talk about black radio in Los Angeles, dude, the demographic is going to be Hispanic and white. That's a reality. Even the hip-hop stations. The demographic, the people who pay for ad time and the people who buy the the sponsors' products are white and Hispanic. Black people in LA, it's a very small number of black people out here in LA compared to the overall demographic. So that's just a reality, bro. Black folks in LA, it's almost a wrap for black folks in LA because there is no black community. You dig? Thank you very much, Beachbody. Y'all check out my interview I did on Big Boy's radio show. Go to YouTube. Everybody go to YouTube and type in Tariq Nasheed, Big Boy interview. And everybody loved the interview that I did with Big Boy. But you got to understand, out here in LA, man, it's not popping for black folks in LA. It is not popping unless you hustling. And I'm talking about getting it in, hustling heavy. You got to hustle hard and get out the game fast out here. But it's just not popping out here for black folks, man. It's not popping. It is not popping. That's by design. You know, we don't own nothing. I try to patronize as many black businesses in LA that I can find, but they are so far in between. You know, places like Compton, you'll be hard pressed to find a black business in Compton. You dig? With all this stuff about Compton and the movie Straight Outta Compton and all that, you know, black people should have been in a position to monopolize that and to monetize that and use that to their benefits. Since Compton is a hot topic, but cats should have museums out there. They should have a Compton hip hop museum. There's a whole bunch of shit people can do, but we gotta wait on somebody white or Hispanic to do it. It's brothers out here dropping the ball, man. Brothers are dropping the ball out here. Yeah, now I like LA. I love LA. It's a beautiful place. I love LA. But there is no black community out here at all. Black people just get funneled into certain parts of town. Like South Central. You know, that shit is Hispanic right now. You know, that shit is Hispanic. That's South Central LA is Hispanic right now. Black, JD, you're going to have to tell me what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, man. What's up, Shantika? Thank you very much. Hey, don't forget to get the crucifixion shirts. Bam. Get these at TariqElite.com. Get the crucifixion shirts. These are the brown ones. Get this at TariqElite.com. And again, I'm not going to be on too long tonight. Oh yeah, this is a Hispanic city, man. This is a Hispanic city. And what they do, Mid-City is pretty black. That's a bunch of bullshit. Where Mid-City is pretty black? Hey man, please, you can count the black people in Mid-City on one hand, man. Yeah, they done thrown black people all out in Lancaster, Riverside, San Bernardino. They done spread you out. Shout out to brother Judge Olu Stevens. Family, we got to support this brother. His name is spelled O-L-U Stevens. First name Olu. Last name Steven. This is a black judge. I think is Judge Olu in Kentucky, right? I think brother Olu is in Kentucky. Family, we got to support this brother Judge Olu Stevens because this brother, the black man, he stands up against systematic white supremacy and racism within the justice system. One of the only brothers to do it. You know, shout out to brother Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis stands up and speaks out against a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of love and respect for brother Judge Mathis. And Judge Mathis used to be a hustler, so I respect him getting in the game and getting out the game and respecting the game. And Judge Mathis is funny when I see him get back in the hustle mode when dusty niggas get on the show and trying to run game, and they forget that Judge Mathis is a former street dude, so he knows the bullshit. So that's the funny part of his show. I love that part of the show. But with Olu Stevens, this brother's not afraid to call out systematic racism within the court system. And what happened was there was a couple of situations happened. There was one situation where this family, some black dudes broke in their house, this white family, and the white family, you know how they go overboard. They were like, well, our daughter is traumatized around black people now. So if we take our daughter around black people, she gets scared and she gets frozen and she gets traumatized. So they went up in court trying to, trying to get sympathy with this whole racist bullshit that the parents put, the parents tried to put extras on it. I don't even think the kids said all this, but it was the kids' parents trying to really racialize this case by making it seem like, okay, well, they need to get some kind of compensation because their child is traumatized over black people now. And the judge, he was like, are you serious? I'm offended by this. I'm offended by this. And he checked them about bringing that racist bullshit up into the courtroom. He checked them as he should have, because we get checked, or we don't even get allowed to bring any kind of racial thing up in the courtroom. And there was another case recently with Judge Olu Stevens where it was a drug case, I think, for a black defendant, and basically had an all-white jury. And he sent the jury back. He said, wait a minute, no, we should not have an all-white jury. Send the jury back, and then let's diversify the jury. So I praise that brother for standing up against systematic white supremacy in the judicial system. And they're trying to fight him tooth and nail. They're trying to take that to the Supreme Court out there to maintain these all-white juries. They're trying to maintain these all-white juries. There's going to be a rally for Judge Stevens on Monday. Hey, man, send me some links. I support that brother every way I can. Family, I want y'all to support this brother. Give me some links or something that we can go to where we can support Judge Olu Stevens, man. This brother is the real deal. He stands up against racism, and he's all about fairness. He's not about preferential treatment or nothing. That brother's all about fairness. And the justice system as it is now is not about fairness. It's all about maintaining white supremacy. Yeah, and Judge Joe Brown, he's another real one. Judge Joe Brown is another real one. I got a lot of respect for him. That's why they keep arresting him now. Dude, Coon Raider, I'm going to get on that shining light bullshit in 1 minute. Don't worry. I get on that shining a light bullshit in 1 minute, fam. Oh, let me get my phone lines cracking. I don't have my phone lines up. And don't forget, man, go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get... Hold on. Get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. Hold on. God damn, everybody. And again, go to YouTube to check out that interview I did with Big Boy. A lot of people like that. And I'll be back on Big Boy's show pretty soon, too, because they're going to start having me back on there regularly, because Big Boy used to be on Power 106 out here in L.A., and shit went left with them. So now he's on a new station doing much better. And I'm going to start being on... I used to be on Power 106 with Big on a regular basis. They used to play me in their promos. That's how popular it was. But my man Big is on another station out here. He's doing great, and I'm very proud of that brother. He's in the Radio Hall of Fame. What's up, everybody out there in Cashville? Black JD, I don't really know too much about the case, man, so don't ask about it again, all right? Because it looks like you're trolling. Yeah, dude, Donald Trump has gone, look like he's gone full white supremacist. Look like Donald Trump has gone full white supremacist, man. Donald Trump, he put out a tweet today of some crime stats about black people, some black crime stats about how black people, the number of black people who shoot white folks and some shit, and there's an image of a black man with a gun. So he's really pandering to that Stormfront white supremacist demographic. You dig? So I don't know what Trump is doing. I don't know what this dude got up his sleeve. But keep doing it. You know, I like when the people who are suspected white supremacists just start outing themselves. You know, just let them get it in. You know, let them get it in. And, you know, because look, we're in a Nazi system right now. And shit like that, it's very dangerous and it's irresponsible, because we live in a climate right now where black people are being targeted systematically by race soldiers and being rewarded for executing black people. So, him putting that out is dangerous, but put it on out, because that will hopefully wake up some black folks. If they see some real open white supremacy, maybe that'll wake some black folks up. So that's cool. Let him go full white supremacy. Just show yourselves. At a Trump rally down, wasn't it in Birmingham? It was a brother went in there, a black dude went in there. He was like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. He had a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on, and the white people there jumped on the dude. They started beating him, and then they threw him out. And then, from what I understand, and I don't know, I read this, I don't know how true it is, but Trump was like, yeah, he should have been roughed up. So now these are damn lynch mobs at these Trump rallies. And by the way, the people who jumped that brother, I saw one white dude had this black guy in the headlock. They all jump in when it's outnumbered. When the brother's outnumbered like 1,000-1, then motherfuckers get real bold. But nobody was arrested for assaulting this brother. You see that? Now, if a white person goes to a Black Lives Matter event or whatever that is, or if they went to an Obama rally or something and a white person got roughed up, they're going in and start charging people. They're going in and start arresting people. But I noticed the people, and they're on tape, assaulting this black dude who was basically just yelling out stuff, and they assaulted the guy. Nobody got arrested. You see? Not one person gets arrested. But it's never about race, right? It's just that 500-year-old coincidence. Yeah, I think the brother was arrested. Yeah, at another Trump rally, I think they spit in a brother's face or something like that. What's up, man? Is TJ sleep? Finally. Did you got the Spider-Man light on still?
It was on.
He didn't. He's not gonna try to take it down while he's asleep, though. Yeah, he ain't gonna take it down. He'll be good. Have I seen the interview of Sister Soldier? I saw some of it. I'm glad Sister Soldier's doing her thing. If we do Hidden Colors 5, my chain is broken. I want to get Sister Soldier. I wanted to get her for Hidden Colors 4. I didn't know that the sister was still active, because I haven't heard nothing from her for a long time. Say it might be riots in Chicago on Tuesday because they're talking about releasing a video. And there was another brother in Milwaukee who was shot in his back, from what I understand, by the race soldiers. So they're getting bold. They're getting bolder and bolder, but you got to expect it. You have to expect it. Am I watching Star Wars Force Awakens? No, I'm not. I don't know how this thing got sold. No, brother Ashra, he's not in it. No. So Wizard of Coon Valley is trolling. Yeah, my Atlanta spot is doing good. It's doing good. Mindy, I'm gonna have to ban you, sweetie. Now some of these people, y'all just tweeting and posting bullshit, so I'm gonna have to just ban people out of here. This Mindy chick, whoever you are, I gotta get you out of here. What are you doing on my phone? Yeah, the guy who got shot in Minnesota, he was in critical condition. Then he eventually died. And, I know there was some protest out there. And from what I understand, they literally shot the dude in his back, from what I understand. But, well, again, we live in a system of white supremacy, so it is what it is. Until we start addressing that. Is that the information for Brother Olu Stevens? We will not be silent. There you go. I support Stevens, yes. Yeah, there you go. Y'all definitely should go to that. If I was out there, I would definitely go because I support that brother. So it's Judge Olu Stevens. There's a rally to support him. It's going to be, Dr. Boyce Watkins is going to be there. That's what's up. It's a place called the Fly Cubicle. Okay, I wish they put the city it's in. Okay. 3050 West Broadway, 40211. I don't know. Look, people, let me tell y'all something. And I have to talk to promoters about this sometimes. Always put the city and state the shit is going to be in. Always put the city and state an event is going to be in. Y'all just put an address there because people do come in from out of town. People do come in from other cities. So get out of your local yoko frame of mind and think other people from other cities want to come in. So let me put the whole address in there. I don't even know what city this is in. I don't know if it's in Louisville. So it is, okay, so it's in Louisville. It is in Louisville. So y'all get it's in Louisville. All right? It's in Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out to Louisville. I got a lot of love for cats in Louisville. I hung out in Louisville back in the day. The hell are you looking at? Why are you looking at me like that? Don't say hello to everybody. Come here, sweet thing. Come here, say hello to everybody. Bring your sexy black ass over here. Bring that sexy black ass over here, everybody. Come here.
Stop.
Come here, sweet thing. Show everybody how sexy you are.
No.
Come here, sweetie.
Stop.
Come here, enemy. Enemy Bullock. You come here now.
Let go of my elbows, Ashley.
Uh-oh. I'll lick it.
No.
Why you got a damn Hawaiian skirt on, man?
Because my shorts.
You ain't in Hawaii?
This is Samoa.
Oh, okay.
You have cocoa butter in here?
No, Tariq took it. You know, Tariq be taking my stuff. Say Coochie Berry shy. Yeah, Coochie Berry.
Coochie Berry shy.
Yeah, Coochie Berry, you shy.
No, Coochie Berry is not shy.
Yes, you are, Coochie Berry.
He ain't shy. Coochie Berry is not shy.
Looks like that Paula Patton. Damn, do I look like Robin Thicke? Man. But yeah, man, go to the rally. Support brother Olu Stevens, man. Support that brother, man. I support him wholeheartedly, man. I really, really support that brother. And we need to stand behind brothers who's willing to stand up for us in the courtroom. And not just for us, just stand up for justice, man. What the hell is this on my site? Hold on. Just to stand up for justice. What the? Hold on one second. Just to stand up for justice. Hold on one second. You dig? Hold on one second, fam. And again, all my South African brothers, if you're in Cape Town, y'all hit me up and let me know what's popping. I got a brother who's going to be a tour guide for us out there.
Oh, you got him?
Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's down to talk. Well,
Where's he going to take us?
No, just wherever. You know, he's going to let us know what's up. You put Carmex on your elbow, you know? Is that my chapstick you put on your elbow?
My elbows, actually.
Good Lord. When am I coming to the A? I don't know when I'm coming to the A. I got to get out there. Yeah, I don't know when I'm... Where's the Sid? He's asleep.
He's with Granny.
He's up there with Granny?
Yeah.
He's not asleep?
He wasn't just a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. He's sitting with Grandma right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, I am going to be on the cows. I'm going to be on Gus T. Renegade's show this week. Oh, I forgot to call Zoe. Zoe wanted me to be on his show, too. I got to check my schedule and see if I got time for that. But yeah, definitely support Brother Olu Stevens. Oh yeah, I got to get in touch with the Veronica Conway young lady. She sent me an email. Man, I've been just running around with the family, so I got to holler at people. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see Nene Leakes on The View? Nene Leakes was on The View the other day, and that was a great example of how the suspected white supremacists are very good at putting Negroes in their place. And then the chick, what's the chick's name on there? Joy Behar. That's her name. Joy Behar is a white lady on The View. Hold on, let me find this thing. And Nene was on there. I don't know what she's promoting. I don't know if she's promoting something on Broadway or whatever, but Nene was on there. I'm going to be on the cows. I think it's going to be Tuesday. I'm going to talk about that shining a light stuff in a minute. Y'all give me a minute. I'll get on that shining a light bullshit in 1 minute. I got to cover all the other small stuff. I'll get on that shining a light stuff in a minute. But Nene was on The View. She was on The View. And, you know, when you get too comfortable around certain white supremacists, they'll let you know. Oh, yeah, Joy wasn't even trying to hide her disdain. So, Nene, she's on the View, you know, laughing and joking or whatever. Hey, girl, you know, all that old stuff. And, you know, they'll let you know, the white supremacists, they'll let you know if you're getting too comfortable with them. So, Nene was kind of laughing and joking with the ladies, all in fun. And the Joy Behar lady, Nene kind of hit her on the arm jokingly, like, hey, girl. And, you know, all of a sudden, she snapped into white supremacist mode. Oh, ow, you hit me in my arm. And then she punched Nene on the low. She kind of socked her a little bit. I'm going to play the clip. And she was like, hey, if I get wow, that hurt. It clearly didn't hurt. You can tell it wasn't Nene was just kind of joking around with her. And you know, they go right into victim mode with us. They go right into victim mode. If I get a bruise, I'm going to sue you. You know, because that's why Nene is kind of salty about this whole thing. You know, Nene, after the show, you know, Nene kept up, she kept up her game face, but after the show, you know, she was like, man, they were kind of mean to me. You know, and rightfully so. I feel her. But let me play the clip.
So neat.
What is Joy doing?
Stop it. She's kidding me.
She is such a mess.
If I get a black and blue mark, I'm going to sue your ass.
Really?
Yes.
Really? What you gonna get, girl?
Really? What do you think? This is a housewife show?
All she's gonna get is those rings. I'm telling you that.
That's it.
But Candace.
Hi, I know. So Nene and I did Dancing with the Stars
Yes,
together. We were on the same
did.
season. And
She's all rubbing her arm and now that didn't hurt that woman for her to be doing all that. That was her trying to put her in her place. It's like, all right, niggers, don't get too comfortable. What do you think this is? The show with you and them other nigger bitches? You see what she said? What do you think this is? The housewives show? Like, no. Don't come over here with all that niggertree. Yeah, Nene was just kind of joking around with her. And then Joy punched her twice. Like, bam, bam. Kind of, yeah, look at it again.
So neat.
What is Joy doing?
Stop it. She's kidding me.
She is such a mess.
A lot of folks didn't catch that. And Nene had to bite her tongue. I know Nene wanted to, snatch her ass.
Snatch her.
I know she did. Nene, that you really had to bite your tongue, because if Nene would have snapped, it would have been on. Nene would have been the fucked up person. So Joy was real fucked up for that. That was real slick. And yo, that was some old look. Don't get comfortable around me, Negro. That was some old, don't get comfortable around me. You're getting a little too big for your britches. You're still a Negro to me. Don't get too comfortable. What is this? Ain't like the Housewives show where all y'all Negroes touch each other. You don't bring that here. That's them putting her in her place. And also, now Nene was talking about her house.
Oh, yeah.
She was talking about she bought a new house. And they were like, where your furniture, girl? They kind of start low-key clowning. And she was like, okay, Heathen Deluxe. Okay, hold on. I hate when I'm talking and y'all talking about somebody's trolling. Who is Heathen Deluxe? Hold on. I don't. Okay, all right. Okay, he ain't saying nothing too bad. So she's talking about her house. Like, yeah, I just got a house in Atlanta. It's like, what, 5-6 bedrooms, something like that. They're like, where your furniture, girl? She's like, for security measures, I don't, I want to put pictures of my furniture on there. And the Joy chicks, how is your furniture secure? Whatever. So look at this.
We see this amazing house. Where is it? What city? Oh, yes, honey. Yes.
A little piano chair.
How many rooms do you have?
6.
As you should.
6 bedrooms.
Okay.
Well, where's the furniture, Nene?
Well,
You're there, but where's the furniture?
They told me to. I didn't want to show you guys pictures of my furniture, so that we gave pictures of you guys that when we just bought the house.
Chris Brown taught us that.
Yeah.
So,
Why can't we see the furniture?
She got it.
Because, honey, we have to have security measures.
Oh. But you're showing the house.
I showed the outside, and I'm behind many gates with security.
How would the furniture?
Well, it's not like my house isn't online.
Yeah.
My house, I mean, it's not like it's not online.
Yeah, so this Joy chick was like, how come we can't see your furniture? Just kind of, and yeah, just let it. You see, the woman don't want to talk about her fucking furniture, and rightfully so. She don't want to show all her shit in her house so some fucking crackheads can go get it. So I get where Nene's coming from. You don't want to show all the shit in your house. Yeah, you can show the house, but I ain't about to show you all the shit I got up in here. So a motherfucker can come up there and hit the pipe and go take your shit and have it at a pawn shop the next day. Duh. So yeah, she ain't trying to show her stuff. And but she shouldn't have to say that. She's like, look, I don't want to show my furniture. Leave that shit be. My God. Oh yeah, you can get mansions in Atlanta for shit, man. A few $100,000, you can get a mansion in Atlanta, Yeah, I feel her not showing her furniture. Man, they'll come up in your house so fast like Chris Brown. Chris Brown lives not too far from here. They ran up in his house with them tools. They started putting motherfuckers in closets at Chris Brown's house. You dig? And where Chris Brown lives, unfortunately, it's not a gated area. Anybody can kind of...
It's gated now. Remember we went by there?
Yeah, there's a gate, but they got security there now.
Yeah, they're probably building a gate, though.
Yeah, they got security there now. But yeah, where he lives, there wasn't no gate. It's still not gated, but he has security there now. We drove past there one day, and there was some security guys out there. So I'm like, okay. I say Raven looks like Angry Bird. What you eating, sweetheart?
Food.
What kind of food? Smarty Pants? What is that?
Some chicken out here.
Oh, okay. It looks so good.
I'm hungry, but
You hungry?
I didn't like that food. I didn't really eat it.
From Panera Bread?
Yeah, the chili was not good to me.
Oh, okay. Man. But yeah, that was real slick what they did to Nene. That was very disrespectful. That wasn't cool.
What did they do to Nene?
You gotta look at the playback of the show. You going to China to teach there, to make some business connections. What advice? Hey man, that's a good thing. Just stack your money up, man. Just learn a lot. Try to, I would say, hook up with some of those manufacturers there and try to get some kind of business going over here. Since you're already going to be there, you get you a good connect on the manufacturers over there and find out some products that you can bring over here and sell wholesale. It is. Feel like motherfucker. Where is it? Oh damn. No, hold on, no. We got Wild Kingdom going on this one.
I got some kind of buzz in here.
I know. All right.
That's why I'd be scared to come down here. When I came down here, there was like a big cockroach crawling around. I just left.
Yeah, we got all types of stuff.
Bye.
But yeah, that's another thing, man. Out there in places like China and all that, and in Japan and other countries, especially Asia, Man, black folks, y'all need to go. They can bring you out there free. You can go out there free and teach English. You go out there free, teach English, and basically, where's the brother who's going out there? Let me holler at him for a minute. Where's the brother who's going out there? What's your name? Speak up again, brother. I'll coat him your face down. You going to get tacos? Mr. Black 007. So Mr. Black 007, are you going out there to teach English, right? You been to Hong Kong?
I'm gonna go because I want some tacos too.
You wanted some more food, sweetie?
Yeah, I'm getting.
You're not full?
Not yet.
See, if you go out there, they'll make you a slave. Well, shit, you're a slave here.
Right?
Oh, what's up, Mr. Black? So, Mr. Black, you're out there teaching. You're teaching English, right, brother? Excuse me, guys. Boycott Christmas. Don't buy my wife and kids anything.
Wait, what?
Okay. See, with a boycott, man, the boycotts don't work like that no more, man. You got to replace shit. You with a boycott, you got to buy something from a black person.
He doesn't want to buy his wife.
And in place of a boycott. You dig? What's up, Tim? You say check this link out. No, I'm not clicking your link because I don't know what it is.
That's a.
What's your link, Tim? Because people do that. They send links and it be whack dumb shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not clicking whack links. Y'all good at that, man. I hate when people be trying to promote their bullshit by making it seem serious. Hey, Tariq, man, you got to speak on this on your show. And it's them rapping. Man, get the hell out of here. Where am I going? Making yourself all serious. And it'd be people like, well, look, I act. You know, get it. If you got another movie, can I be in it? And then they send me a clip of them acting. It be sounding like this.
I don't know, girl. It actually looked like he was trying to push up on you just then.
Ain't it funny, though, when it comes to some behind, a man has no limits? I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something about this neighborhood, and I'm gonna do something real soon.
Wait, what was that?
That was an old shit movie.
The acting is y'all be whack, man. His link is good. Man, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool on y'all links. I'm so cool. Is it good for real?
Yeah.
Man. And some of y'all dudes, y'all be sending me links.
No,
talking about you're talented. You're like, check out my acting, and it'd be this.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Man.
What movie is that?
I don't know.
Creeper. I forgot the name of that movie.
What is it, 70s movie?
No, it was in the 80s.
Oh my
This is
God.
John Burt. You got the shirts on time and promoting. Hey, that's what's up, John Burt. Respect, brother. Man. Have I seen Money and Violence? I don't know what that is. I was trying to chop up game with the brother over there in China. I wanted to chop up game with him. Y'all talking about all types of shit. I have not seen the movie Creed yet.
That's not out yet, is it?
It's not.
It's not out? Okay.
If I got it on bootleg.
How can you get on Look at if it hasn't came out theaters yet?
You can do it.
Money, okay, I gotta check that out then. Say Little Richard strolling. All right, let's see. We've got somebody in Ohio right here. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? This is Mark from Cleveland again, man. Nice show.
Hey.
But can you touch on the denial that black folks is in a war. We are in a war right now. Can you tell the family that, man?
Yeah.
Because I'm at the job and, you know, black folks just cooning and all that other crap. Thanks for accepting my call, man, and God bless you, man.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, you know, with us, man, we got to be very honest. A lot of us, man, we're just content with being the mascots of white supremacists. You know, they put out a show. There was a television program called Shining a Light. How many of y'all saw Shining a Light?
It was a concert.
It was a concert show. It was on different networks. They really promoted it. They had Pharrell, Bruce Springsteen, John Legend, Alicia Keys. They had a lot white and black artists. They had Jamie Foxx performing. They had all the A-list artists. This big concert to help stop racism. All right? And the whole thing was promoted as a way to have an honest discussion about race. That was the whole thing. This whole show, it's time to have an honest discussion about race. That's what they promoting it as. It's called Shining a Light. It was called Shining a Light. So now they get all these artists. What is it? Oh, okay. So yeah, they're talking about, and this is some big corporate thing. It's a real big corporate thing, and it's a big concert, and it's all about, we're going to talk about racism. We're going to talk about race honestly. So I'm watching it. Okay, I'm like, I got to see this. I got to see this. Because like I said in Hidden Colors 3, if you got Hidden Colors 3, go back and watch that. I said whenever we talk about race, the conversation always goes into, well, what's wrong with black folks? So I'm watching this special about them. They're going to talk real about race. And the way they're promoting it, they were like, people in Charleston whose families were killed by a killer in a church, they taught the world forgiveness. I said, when they said that, I said, uh-oh, okay, here they go. And they kept playing that promo over and over again. When they start talking that, well, we taught the world forgiveness. You beat us and kill us, but everything is forgiven. And basically the concert was a whole everything is okay fest. That's basically what it was. It was this whole, because you understand, the world is looking at the U.S. right now with all these terror attacks that's happening around the world, and the U.S. is going around pointing that finger like, oh, y'all can't be doing people like that. And everybody's looking at the U.S. like, bitch, where? What y'all doing to the Negroes over there? We see you. So now they had to have this big old pep rally to make it seem like everything is okay. Hey, look, Bruce Springsteen is singing with John Legend, and Jamie Foxx is singing with Lady Gaga, and Nicki Minaj is doing a poem. Everything is fine over here. So that was the whole purpose of that, to make it seem like racism is okay because we've forgiven. We've forgiven everybody. Everybody, all we're going to do is get together and sing now. It was a big pile of bullshit. Pharrell, I love Pharrell's music, but Pharrell, he's one of the new Negroes, one of the new blacks. He was just on Oprah talking that new black stuff. So now he's the host of this whole thing. So now they make him the host. And basically, the whole show, it didn't talk realistically about racism. You had blacks saying basically the same shit. Hey, man, we get brutalized out here. The police are doing this, police doing that. But nobody was talking solutions. Nobody was really bringing anything tangible to the table about what we're going to do about it. Basically, they had some black folks in church singing, clapping, singing a joyful noise, saying, oh, man, I hate police brutality. I hate what's happening to us. Man, we've been getting lynched. And nothing. Then they go into a song. They talk a little bit about how bad black folks got it. Then they go into a song. So basically it became a whole plantation jubilee. That's all it was. It was a big ass plantation jubilee. Whenever other groups talk about what's happening in their communities, something very serious that's happening, the last thing they're going to do is start playing music and singing. You go to any women's rights organizations, any women's rights groups, they're going to sit down and logically talk about what's wrong and what needs to be done. When people get to singing and chucking it, they're not doing that. You go to any Jewish organization, when there's something that's happening in their community, they're going to have a logical sit down to figure out what's wrong and what should be done. You go to the Hispanic community, they're going to sit down and find out what's being done and what should be done. You talk about black problems, put on your church robes and let's sing about it. Whenever we bring our shit to the table, it becomes a damn talent show. We're the only people that happens to, and we're the only people who allow that. And some of y'all niggas like it. Because I'm looking at the responses of people on Twitter. You know, a lot of black folks are cool with that. You're cool with the tap dance and plantation jubilee. That's really what you want at the end of the day. You want to be able to perform in front of white folks. You don't really want to have no type of economic empowerment or any kind of real freedom. At the end of the day, getting some attention, and the best type of attention for a Negro is being in front of some white folks tap dancing, singing, or playing a banjo or something. A lot of y'all like that. That's why a lot of you don't even have a problem with that shining a light bullshit, because it didn't accomplish anything, and that's fine. Because a lot of black people, they don't want to have an honest conversation about race, just like people in the dominant society don't want to have an honest conversation about it. Their whole thing is to deny it. That's their whole thing. Just deny, 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 deny. And black people are fine with that, because you really don't want to know what people in the dominant society really think about you. You don't want to know that. So you're good with the whole song and dance and tap dancing. If we're going to have a serious conversation about race, let's have a serious conversation about race. Let's get a bunch of white people in a room, a bunch of black folks in a room. And I ain't talking about hand-picked Negroes, because that's another thing. They will deliberately pick some coon-trained Negroes to deflect away from white supremacy. The race problem can be solved very quickly. Put me in a room with a bunch of white folks. We'll solve that shit. You put me in a room. You don't even have to be a whole bunch of black folks. Just put me in there in a room full of people in the dominant society. We'll get to the bottom of the race shit in 20 minutes. Because I ain't going to sing. I ain't going to dance. I'm not going to ride no coon train. I'm just going to ask some real important questions. We'll figure it out. It ain't going to be no shucking and jiving and banjo playing. But black folks, deep down, let's just be real. A lot of black people are afraid to talk real about it, because you don't want them to reject you. You don't want them to reject you. And on that show, that special, they had Alicia Keys going to Baltimore. And this showed me whoever put it together, I suspect them of being a white supremacist. I suspect them of being a white supremacist, whoever put that together. Out of all the black people they could have gotten, they went to Baltimore and did an interview with that coon mother who was out there beating up her son. They were like, well, this mother right here was the mother of the year. I'm like, really?
They had her at the award show.
Yeah, which one?
Her.
The concert?
Yes, she stood up and they applaud her and other mothers that were like single mothers.
Yeah, so let me tell you something. They brought her, they applauded that mother, the coon Bunny Ruckus mother with the blonde wig who beat up her son. They're applauding her. The minute, if they bring coons like that out and praise them, it's a joke. It's a complete joke. This hood rat beating up her kid, because this is what they do.
Did she say something?
No, well, she was a hood rat, and she went out and beat up her son. And the white supremacists, they love to parade black folks around who will harm other black folks. You understand that? You will never see them praise a white woman for beating up a white child. You understand? Ever. White woman beat up a white child, they probably put her in jail. They don't let that go down. But this hood rat mother was beating up her son, and they were like, oh, well, he needed that. So now they're making her.
Like, oh, like he's the rebellious.
Yeah. So we get rewarded for that when it's convenient to create a certain narrative that all black people deserve what happens to them. You understand?
No, but it's like I can understand why like some parents feel like they don't want their kids to be out in that, like, you know, but it's dangerous. But I don't think that was necessary. But at the same time, I understand that's how some mothers are.
Yeah, but her going out there smacking him up and beating him up, and then they use her to parade her on the news like she's a hero, like the kids deserve to be beaten, and if they deserve to be beaten, they deserve to be killed. You got to see what whenever you get on TV, sweetie, the white supremacists put you on there for a reason. You know, it's not easy to get on TV. So if they put you on TV, you're on there for a reason, and really to support whatever they have going. But they had that coon mother on there out of all, and they kept they were in Baltimore. They kept talking to these single mothers. They kept going on, I'm a single mother, I got it bad, the schools are bad. So now, low-key, they're making it seem like, okay, the problem with black folks is not the cops, it's these single mothers. Because you got to watch the white supremacists. Whenever they bring out a bunch of single mothers to tell their sob story, the reason they do that is not to get no kind of compassion. The reason they do that is to show, okay, you see what's wrong with black folks? These single mothers can't keep their legs closed. They keep having these bastard kids out of wedlock. They don't know who the dad is. And that's why they're out here committing crime. So that's why we got to shoot them.
And then they showed a daycare.
Yeah, they showed a daycare. Yeah, in the daycare, they went to a daycare and the kids were like, well, my daddy in jail. All the kids talking about their daddy in jail. And I'm like, what the hell does this have to do with a real discussion about race? You understand that? This was supposed to be a discussion about race. An honest discussion about race. And they got a bunch of kids talking about, well, my daddy in jail. I ain't got no daddy. I'm being raised by a single mother. What does that have to do with the race problem? You see how that goes down? You see how they were doing, how they, like I said in Hidden Colors 3, the minute you start talking about race, they flip it into what's wrong with black folks.
Like that video I showed you about that black guy on the news arguing with that white lady about that video in the classroom where the cop like
jump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was on Fox News.
He was like,
that was on Fox News.
And she was like,
yeah,
it's the black kids. And he was like, he wasn't playing it.
Yeah, they love black dysfunction. Black dysfunction is something that they create. They create black dysfunction. So yeah, basically that whole shining a light thing basically turns into Black Dysfunction Fest, where nobody even said the word white supremacy. The word white supremacy was never mentioned at all. It became, well, what's wrong with black folks? Single mothers, dads in jail. They kept trying to reduce racism to Dylan Roof. They had the whole, they kept showing the concert, then they would go back to the church where Dylan Roof shot up that church. They kept going to that, and they kept making it seem like, okay, Dylan Roof, what he did was racism. All these cops and all that, they didn't really bring up all of these cop murders and all that. They talked about Mike Brown and certain other things, but they didn't break down the whole system of racism, which is the real problem. The problem is the entire system of white supremacy and what we should do to protect people who are the victims of that. That's what the discussion should be. But what they do, they say, okay, well, Dylan Roof, he was a racist, and they have no problem going into Dylan Roof because he was a white extremist. So they'll try to marginalize racism to you shooting up a church, but it goes deeper than you just shooting up a church.
Because he was obvious with the flag.
Yeah, because he's obvious. He's basically, he confessed.
Yeah.
So they have no problem using him as an example. And then they have no problem talking about how black folks forgave him. You see, so that whole show was white supremacist rhetoric, dude. Also, this is another thing that was slick, too. They were like, okay, shining a light. This is shining a light. We're talking about racial progress and having an honest discussion about race, and send all your donations to shiningalightconcert.org or some shit. So now this is they got a hustle going on. So they got a white nonprofit organization that's white run. They got a nonprofit organization that's white run. Now they're saying send in donations so we can promote racial progress.
And it's not going to go to black people.
Do you think one dime of that money is going to go to black folks? Basically, hey, we're going to talk about race. But before we do, here's a concert. Oops, we never got to talking about race, but donate some money and we'll knock it out. Don't worry about it. Just give us some money. We're good white people. Give us the money and we'll take care of the racial progress later, since the concert took up all the time. So it was a whole con game. A whole big ass scam. That's what I'm saying. They're going to promote racial progress. What the hell is racial progress? Family, there is no such thing as racial progress. There's no such thing as racial progress. Either you have white supremacy or you don't have it. There's no such thing as progressive racism. You have it or you don't. That's like a progressive rape. You think either somebody's out here raping or they ain't. You can't say, well, it's rape, but it's not every day it's rape. Shouldn't be rape at all. Well, it's a little rape. They just rape you a little bit. It don't hurt, you know. Just a little raping goes on. But what about black on black crime?
Black on black rape?
Yeah, what about black on black? What about stabbings? So white supremacy is a form of rape. It's worse than rape. So ain't no rape progress. There's no racial progress. Either you have it or you don't, or you protect people from it.
Someone said racism is progressing.
Well, no, there's no such thing as progressing racism.
No, it's not.
It hasn't progressed. We are literally in the same position we have always been in racially. Edward, sound like you're trolling, brother. Young Jay, you said Dr. Clark said, this is not a place for us. We need to separate from Europeans. Well, let me give you some news, Jay. They're everywhere and they control everything, brother. Y'all get off that. We're going to have to separate stuff. Ain't nowhere to go. All right? Where you going to go? Young JCC, we start talking all these cliches and all that. Where are you going to go to get away from systematic white supremacy? Me and my wife, my child, we've been everywhere.
It's racism all over.
It's all over the world, dude. They've colonized the planet.
They don't show the black Asians. They show all the white ones.
Yeah.
Billboards and everything.
We were in Samoa. There are white churches, Christian churches, all. How many churches did we see in Samoa? It was a church. Well, this is a small island. There's thousands of churches on this little small. I mean, literally, not even. It was like every few houses. It wasn't even every. It would be like 5 on one block.
Yeah.
Because every few steps there'd be a church. Across the street is a church. A few more steps there's a church. They've colonized the planet, man. They've colonized the planet. See, black folks got this thing. We're gonna go somewhere. Where you gonna go? Africa? Africa's ground zero for white supremacy. Africa is ground zero, all of it.
Because I was looking at orphanages, and all of them are like run by Europeans.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't want to go to one of those. Yeah. I want to go to. And that's
I couldn't find any that showed.
But you had to go to orphanage.
Yeah, to help out with the kids. And that's another thing. One of my South African people, if you're in Cape Town, let me know a black-run orphanage. I understand that most of them are white-run or whatever, but I want to holler at a black-run orphanage to make sure everything is getting done correctly. Because again, with these orphanages run by people outside of Africa, it's too exploitive. A lot of them are just way too exploitive. But yeah, there's nowhere to go. So you have to deal with it where you are. You need to deal with it where you are.
Someone said we need to get a rocket ship.
So somebody said we need to get a rocket ship.
They're going to Mars already.
Please. And by the time you get to Mars, Matt Damon is already there. They did a movie where he's already there. Converted his urine into water. They're already in Mars.
It says Ethiopia is the church capital.
Yeah, Ethiopia. I believe that.
Ethiopia wasn't colonized.
Yeah, it wasn't colonized. But the thing is with the white supremacists, what they'll do, they will even if they can't get a chance to colonize you, they will sabotage you indirectly. That's why
missionaries.
Right, they'll send the missionaries in and then if they can't colonize you, when you say, "Hey, I'm an independent nation," then all of a sudden Ebola pops up.
Like, okay.
Yeah, and a disease that only attacks black folks, and the white people get cured overnight. Yeah, that ain't suspicious. They say go to Antarctica. Yo, black ass will be down there trying to fry some penguin meat and then starve to death. All right?
Ain't nobody living there.
You dig? It's too cold.
Why? I don't know why people would just be like commenting like stuff just to disagree. Like, why are you on here just to disagree with everything he says?
To Toronto.
Yeah, to Toronto.
Toronto, what?
Move to Toronto, please.
Let's go chill with Drake.
That's another. A lot of black folks up in Canada, they think. I've had some black people tell me how colorblind Canada is. No, that's because y'all are completely controlled, and they can just send your ass back to Jamaica. Or send you back to France or wherever you came from.
Said Brazil.
They can.
Yeah, they can.
They can just deport you.
Yeah, they can deport you. Yeah.
Even if you're a citizen.
Well, if you're a citizen, you know, your parents are going to be from another spot or whatever. So, you know, they still got them controlled.
They can do the same thing in America though.
Well, they just funny you in jail.
Better than Brazil.
Yeah. Hey, look, I've been to Brazil too, man. They got all the darker people up in the favelas. Yeah, they got the same thing. Yeah, they got the same thing. Don't let Brazil fool you. You got a color system there too. All the dark people are running around in the favelas, and all the lighter people are on television and in positions of power. Hey, you, Darth Perry. I don't know what happened to Darth Perry. That's the thing. That dude disappeared, man. He disappeared in the 70s.
Wait, who?
It was an black FBI agent. That's why he was confessing all that stuff, because he was scared for his life. He was afraid for his life, and his ass disappeared. So he's probably somewhere buried in the cement somewhere, man. They got him.
What about Cuba?
Hey, what was he admitting about the FBI?
He was telling them all the stuff that he did for the FBI to sabotage black folks.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody said North Sentinel Island. Yeah, that's the only place that ain't colonized. North Sentinel Island. That's the only place that ain't colonized.
Oh, that's the people that kill you on sight?
Yeah, North Sentinel Island. They haven't colonized that. Now, they call them primitive or whatever. It's an island full of black folks. It's about 400 or 500 black folks there. It's a very small island the size of Manhattan. The white supremacists, they never colonized North Sentinel Island. That's because the minute you get on North Sentinel Island, they're going to slit your damn throat.
They didn't even let you get on land.
They kill you on sight there. They knew something was happening with the white supremacists. They knew. So they don't even let you get close to the island there. They start throwing them spears at your ass. And the white supremacists don't mess with them either.
Wait.
They do not go there.
It kind of like reminds me of that story.
North Sentinel Island is not a joke.
They go to like this island or something. All of a sudden they wake up and like they have all these like tribal people.
Say Mali was colonized by France.
I think so. Yeah. That's funny. Like, what if a black person went up there? Would they be like, "Oh, you cool"?
I don't know.
Yeah,
North Sentinel Island. That's why you never heard of it. Most people never heard of North Sentinel Island.
They're dark.
Most people never heard of North Sentinel Island. They got black people that's been there for like 65,000 years, unmixed. They haven't been mixed with anything. It's over in the Bay of Bengal, and these people do not play no games, man.
That's probably the only.
They're the only black folks.
Aren't mixed.
Yeah, they aren't. They ain't mixed with nothing.
Everybody else knows about it.
Even Marco Polo wrote about them. He's like, them niggas are crazy. They like, don't go there.
Who was Marco Polo?
Is an old Italian explorer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they've been talking about them for centuries. Yeah, North Sentinel Island. It's in Asia. It's between between India and Thailand. It's right by the Andaman Islands. These people have been there for 65,000 years. They call them primitive or whatever, but they have not been colonized or conquered. And they do not play. With an S, Sentinel, North Sentinel Island. Yeah, that island is it's so bad. It's so dangerous. The Indian government, they don't let any boats or anything go even 3 miles within that island. They don't let you go 3 miles within that island.
It's hard to even see what they look like.
Do they let the other Native Americans go there?
Nobody goes there. No.
Yeah, nobody can go there. No, it's nobody can go there.
Yeah. Get close,
and the good thing about North Sentinel Island, what's deep, they can't even see what it looks like on satellite. Nobody knows what the inside of the island looks like. That's the most secluded, uninhabited, untouched place on the planet. Because with satellites, it's the forest is so dense there, you can't see, under the trees there. So
I bet you they're gonna find a way.
Yeah, but the thing, if they go there, they would have to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And if they do that, they'll make the land useless because they would have to literally drop a bomb on them, and that would mess the land up.
That would be too obvious.
Yeah.
Dropping a bomb.
Yeah, but then the land would be useless because you would have to kill them. They're just not going to let you come on that island without somebody dying. Either we gonna die or y'all gonna die.
Do they
it's
know
gonna be
what
you.
language they speak?
They don't know nothing about them. They don't know nothing about them.
And they can't even try to go on there and try to kill them because they can't see it with
Can't
the
they
satellite.
fly a plane over there? They don't play that either.
You can't see what's there. You don't know. You can't see. Yeah. No, I don't. They don't leave the island.
You can see a video on YouTube about it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm making me want to go now, but I'm scared.
No.
I feel like they should somebody that look like us.
Tell Peanut to start her own Ustream show. What's Peanut going to talk about?
Tostadas.
I haven't seen Green Inferno. What time does Walking Dead come on? 9?
Yes.
Okay. I wonder if Sid's still over there with Granny.
I hope he's
He sleep?
I hope Glenn comes back.
Yeah, I think he is. I think Glenn's gonna come back.
And they didn't even tell us show us what happened with
Let me see who this is on the phone.
What's
What's up? Who's calling? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Tariq?
Yay, what's up? Who's this?
Well, my name is Chris.
What's up, Chris? Where you calling from?
I'm coming from Upper Maryland. Northern Maryland.
Upper Maryland, okay. And are you a black guy, white guy, Hispanic? What are you?
Black guy.
Oh, okay. Sound like you got an accent.
I grew up around a lot of white people, so
okay.
We're off on the voice a little bit.
There you go. All right, so what's on your mind, man?
What do you think? Could you talk about the issue with instant gratification in the black community? It seems like a lot of our brothers don't want to put in the work to get success and don't realize it's only through sacrifice that we actually, get somewhere.
Yeah. Well, that instant gratification thing is, living in a system of terror, and that's what white supremacy is. It's a terror system. And, I sympathize to a certain degree, but I do criticize some of the actions because we do have this mentality where, okay, well, shit, I don't know what's going to happen to me next, so let me just get mine now because it can be taken away from me so easily. And I understand why that mentality is there, but after a while, you're going to have to grow up and start being strategic about what you do and what gets done. And start saying, okay, hold on, let me withhold, turn it up and go into the club and get some rims and all this old Negro stuff. And let me stack my paper up so that a year later or a few months later, I can start something or do something with my money that's going to benefit me in the long run. More of us need to get that mentality, but a lot of us do have that smash and grab, live for now mentality, and that's to our detriment. So I feel you on that. Hold on.
Hello?
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, man. Thank you for the call, brother. This nigga breathing too hard for me. Shit. Okay. Who is this dude? AG. I had to get you out the room, brother. All right. Had to get him out the room. Yeah, he was breathing a little bit too hard, so I didn't know what was going on with him.
You gotta hear that?
What's that?
It's like a ring.
That's a ring. Are you all right, man?
No, it's like a you don't hear that?
No, man. What's in that cup? A ring. Man.
You should come to my BSU meeting one day.
What's that, man?
Black Students Union. It's a club at my school that I told you about.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all had it during class.
No, I said it's during lunch.
Okay. During school. You know what I'm saying, smarty.
No, I didn't know what he was talking. He said during class. I'm like, wait, no.
During school, Tria.
Why didn't you just say that? I can't read minds. No.
Tria, this is for you.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
That's not funny.
It
That's
is
super
funny.
inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who was that from?
Slave movie.
Oh, Mandingo. It sounds like her.
Yeah.
Her teeth is real messed up.
I can't remember her.
There's another shooting in Chicago where a kid shot Rahm Emanuel. Oh yeah, I heard they're about to release some kind of video in Chicago, and they're talking about it's gonna make people riot and all this old stuff.
What? Somebody else got shot.
Somebody got shot.
Was that recently?
Yeah. Let me see.
I feel like they're gonna do something in LA soon.
Excuse me.
So, yeah, well,
what about Patty's controversy with her pies? I don't know any controversy with her pies.
Yeah, you think she's looking for you? She wants to look down? Huh? She's probably looking for you.
The Red Deer Cave people, where are they? They were in Asia? Let's see who this is. What's up? Who's calling?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, player?
Hey, what's going on, brother? It's crazy. This is Khalil from Harlem.
What's up, Khalil? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. It's crazy your daughter just mentioned. I'm the vice president of the Black Student Union in my school.
Okay.
Now, my question was, you once said in Hidden Colors that you won't be here forever, correct?
Right.
And so once we're given a platform in the media, what do we say? How do we make sure that we get across what we want and how we're going to get it? You know, I'm cool with stopping the praying, stopping the marches. What do we do that the Indians do? What should we do that the Indians do, that the Jews do? Everybody who's getting reparations, what do we do to get out?
Well, the thing is, you got to create a system where you can punish those who do not yield to your commands. And we don't have a punishment mechanism, or we don't utilize our punishment mechanisms. Let me change that. We don't utilize our punishment mechanisms. For example, we as black folks, and there's a reason why I played a video of an Asian R&B group doing the dance steps of black groups. See, we people appropriate what we do worldwide, and people capitalize off what we do worldwide. And
we get upset when they do that.
We do.
When they appropriate our culture.
Exactly. And what we should be doing is utilizing our culture and our skills and our talents as a way to get leeway and as a way to bargain for certain things. Just like these students in Missouri, they decided not to play football for the school. The school was about to lose money, and they got this racist principal fired. Got it?
I remember that.
I was down in.
I saw the story on
yes,
that.
Indeed. I was in Ohio. I was in Ohio last week, and I told people, the Cleveland Cavs. If all these, what the hell is that? The Cleveland Cavs, LeBron and those cats, they could get these cops arrested, especially the cop who shot Tamir Rice, because there's no justification for them killing a black child like that.
Absolutely not.
These cats on the Cavs can say, hey, look, we ain't going to play in Cleveland until this cop is brought to justice.
Now, how do we get other schools to do that? I actually wrote a paper about the show that you did, but how do we get other schools to do that?
Hell, I'm talking about professional athletes. The thing is, cats got to not be afraid of the little money that they might lose. See, that's the thing.
But it starts at the NCAA level. If we can get the college players to do that, the professional ones will see that the younger ones are taking their shine in the black community.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, you got to understand this. When these cats go to college, and shout out to the brothers in Missouri, and I hope a lot of other brothers in colleges are starting to wake up, though. But you got to understand this. At these colleges, dude, when they get these kids, and look, they train them at a young age, man. They get these kids and they start sliding white women their way. They start telling them, well, you're not like those others, Big Mike. You know, as a matter of fact, we're going to adopt you. And we're going to do a movie called The Blind Side. You dig?
Right, pet niggas.
Yeah, they start making niggas pets. And when a dude goes to college and the white people done pumped his head up, all of a sudden, you know, he's like, shit. What about black on black crime?
Absolutely.
Where the white women at?
But how do we get Marshawn lynching?
And that's the thing. We got to be able to reward the Marshawn lynches, because the white supremacists, they reward the coon trade. See, the thing is, We don't reward people. That's why I was telling people to support Olu Stevens. If he needs some money, I'm definitely going to donate to that brother. We need to donate.
I wanted to ask you, how would you like us to create the support system for that?
That's what I'm going into that now. Just like with Olu Stevens, I need to find out if he has anything where he needs some money or some funding. So we need to fund that brother, because I lead by examples. What I do, I go to schools all around the country. The Melanoid Nation, we've donated thousands of dollars to African-centered schools. That's giving them incentive to keep going. That's also giving the children incentive to see that, hey, there's black people out there who care about you. So we got you. So there's a safety there that a lot of kids will feel, knowing that people like me and the Melanoid Nation and people who support Melanoid Nation and other black people, we're going to support you and what you're doing. We need more of that. We need to support people financially. We need to come up with our own media. That's what we do with Hidden Colors. We need to support and reward people so that the coon train doesn't get rewarded, because that's the problem. We don't reward people when they try to stand up for us, and when they get taken out, we just kind of twiddle our thumbs, just like with Dr. King and Malcolm X, brother. Remember, the dudes who killed Malcolm X are still walking around now. They're not dead. The agent,
absolutely right. The CIA did that.
Yeah, and had some coons around him. Eugene Roberts. I think Eugene Roberts was one of the agents who was supposed to be a bodyguard for Malcolm, but he let him know Malcolm's schedule and the whole nine. I think he's still alive. So we don't know, we don't punish people.
You said they used him again.
Yeah, they used him a few times for the Black Panthers and for Brother Malcolm. You didn't. We showed a picture of him. A lot of folks never knew what he looked like. We showed a picture of him in Hidden Colors 3.
Right.
Yeah. So again, we got to start creating situations where we reward people so that they don't have to get on the coon train, because they're getting on the coon train by default. You dig? But anyway, thanks for the call, brother. All right, because brother's gonna keep asking questions. So. My man was gonna keep asking. Yeah, that's a great example. Richard Sherman. Now, Richard Sherman was a rider at first, but they got to Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman was a rider. They got to him. They had a conversation with him, and boy, he got on the coon train so fast.
How much they gave him?
I don't know, but yeah, they gave him something. Heathen Deluxe, and that's why we need an economic base. We need an economic base. That's why we got to get an economic base. We need to aggregate our resources, our money. That's why we need an economic base. You dig? Okay, we got some trolls in here. Got to get them out of here. Hold on.
What are they saying?
We got some white supremacists in here. Acting stupid. Yeah, I'm blocking them. They come in here every week when we get heavy talking about black stuff, and when we start making sense, you notice the trolling gets real heavy in the room.
No, you need to have one of those things when you're talking to white people, and they're trying to have an argument with you instead of straight to get off of the fight. That was hilarious.
The what thing?
When you was talking to those white people on your show.
Which time?
Which one?
I don't know. It was like this white lady and it was this white guy. She said that she had a black cousin or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, yeah. And she was a straight racist. Cynthia Lynn. Yeah, Cynthia's a very passionate sister, man. I like Cynthia. Ain't no such thing as a black conservative. Let's get that straight. Ain't nothing. What you conserving? Ain't no such thing as a black conservative. And Pimp Barbecue saw, I don't know what you're saying. Whatever the words you're saying, it's blocking you. There ain't no such thing as a black conservative. No, they ain't. You're basically a coon. You're not conserving anything. You did. That's just a code. Just like black feminists. Most of the people who claim to be black feminists, they haven't done shit for no woman. They don't care about women's issues. They're just trying to get with white daddy. They're trying to be a Olivia Pope. They're trying to be a bed wench.
What are you doing?
The bed wenches are dangerous. The Negro bed wench is very dangerous, man. That's why on my last show I was talking about the DeBarge family. And if y'all want to see some real deep bedwenching, check out, there's a book written by one of the DeBarge brothers. It's Tommy DeBarge. He was in the group Switch. He has a book about an autobiography called There'll Never Be. Real deep book. to get an understanding about the Negro bedwench slave master mentality, because his mother was black, a very dark-skinned black woman growing up in the, the mother and the dad got married in the 1950s. And the mother was very dark, and the dad was a white French dude. And the dude, they were living in the hood, basically, in Detroit. And the dude was basically he was treating the family like they were on a plantation. These are his own kids. This dude was just beating the mother, senseless, molesting the kids. There was this white father of this singing group, the DeBarge family. And these are his own kids, this dude. And there's one part in the book where the brother was saying that the white dad beat him and then went in the kitchen and got some salt and put salt in his wounds. I mean, literally some plantation stuff. This dude was doing shit like he was on a plantation. And that's why some of these dudes be having these Negro fetishes, because they want to have a Negro bedwench because they know they can get away with doing little slick, degenerate stuff. He was, Nando. He was. The dude, that dad was sick. Their father was sick, man.
Did he go to jail?
He never went to jail. That's the thing. That dad, that's why he did it. In the family, they said, yeah, we called the police, but the police wouldn't do nothing. He was white. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. They weren't going to do nothing to him.
Oh.
And he knew it. See, a lot of times that's why they target black people, because they know, just like that rapist, the cop who raped those black women, where's that, Oklahoma? The cop that's on trial now for raping black women. He got away with it for so long, and he might get off. I mean, they didn't want to prosecute this dude. They didn't want to take him to court. They didn't want to take him to court. And he still might get off. I mean, they're going in on the background of the black women. They're like, well, aren't you a hood rat? I mean, come on. Yeah, they're going in on the women's background.
Also, that book I read, Winch, is about that.
Yeah, but the DeBarge family, check out, it's a book by Tommy DeBarge called They'll Never Be. And that was the name of a song they had in the 70s. Yeah, the book is called They'll Never Be. A very good book. This dude is going into graphic detail about how his dad, and also his dad, the white dad, had other kids from other black women. The dad had affairs with nothing but black women. All he messed with were black women. He had all types of outside kids running around the hood that the family knew about. It was real ratchet. The dude was running a damn plantation and just beating the mother senseless, beating the kids every day, beating them crazy. And the mother just let it go on. She stayed married to this dude for years, knowing that he was doing all this shit to her and the kids. And what made him stop was that some of their black uncles beat his ass. Because, the cops weren't going to do nothing. Again, the cops, if a white dude commit a crime with black folks, they'll let you do that shit for years.
And then did the black guys go to jail?
No, I don't think they did.
Would do that.
Yeah, them uncles caught his ass. They found out what was happening, and they beat the brakes off his ass. It was the black uncles that shut that shit down. But again, that's part of French culture. I talked about that on my show. Well, y'all watch out for them French dudes. I ain't talking about all of them. I'm just talking about the French white supremacists.
What about that guy in Samoa?
That's another one. That dude.
He had a plantation.
He got him a plantation. Yeah, we went to Samoa. We met this tour guide. He's running a plantation too. He went over there. He got a bunch of babies. How many kids he say he had? Like
12?
12 kids? Yeah, I got 12 kids out here in Samoa.
Wasn't it more?
Yeah, it was probably more.
Something like that.
He went out to Samoa and had a bunch of kids, knocking up all the native women there.
And so he has all his land.
So
he's
now,
a smart guy too.
He's very smart, and when
he's smart to do that.
Very smart dude. But when we start talking about racism, they get dumb. Yeah.
He was saying slick stuff.
Yeah, he was saying a lot of little slick shit I was catching. I heard Bunny DeBarge's book is good too. I heard her book is good too. But yeah, they should do a real movie about that family. I'm talking about a real movie. That would be good. They should do a movie about the DeBarge family, dude. They should. There's a reason why the family members are just cracked out right now. And I don't say that to be disrespectful. They were on Dr. Drew's show. Go look that up on YouTube. Bunny, Randy DeBarge, and James DeBarge is on there. They look like crackheads from the streets.
Really?
They literally, and they said that they were high. They're like, yeah, I'm high now. Shit. Yeah, but they were on Dr. Drew's show looking just fresh off the pipe.
Well, who wrote the book, though?
The brother named Tommy DeBarge. But again, like I was saying on my show, y'all, those French white supremacists, you watch out for them. Well, they get their molestation and rape on. Because look, they had something in France, man. There was a whole movement in France back in that started in the 1700s. It was a movement called the Libertine Movement, where basically they said, look, if we want real freedom, we got to get rid of all these morals, especially sexual morals. We got to get rid of all the morals when it comes to sex. So we should be able to have sex with men, women, children, people's wives. We should be able to have orgies, rape people. We should be able to do whatever we want to do sexually without any kind of moral restraint. There was a whole movement in France. And they took that shit, and they said, okay, well, who can we have sexual domination over the most? People who are the least protected as black people. Yeah, that Unsung special was pretty good, that about DeBarge. They really need to do, and I love El DeBarge in his music. He's a very good singer, man. Very talented dude. Very talented dude. They really need to do a movie about that family. They need to do a movie about that damn family, man. Oh, yeah. They're worse than the Brits. Because African nations, they're still paying them now. Yeah, a lot of them were in prison. Yeah, Marquise de Sade, yeah, he was the one who started that libertine movement. Yeah, Bunny was that chick. She used to be real fly. And now that narcotic got her, man. See, buy the rights to the DeBarge film. See, the thing is with the DeBarge movie, that won't get made, and that should have been made. But the thing is, there's no black father, no black patriarch to make the villain. See, with what's love got to do with it? You know, you got the black patriarch, which was Ike. You get to make him the villain. With the Jackson 5 movie, you get to make Joe Jackson the villain. You dig? Like even with the Temptations movie, you make David Ruffin the villain. Yeah. Long as there's a black villain to put in there. See, showing a movie with a white villain terrorizing all of these black children, people in the dominant society, I don't think they want to put money behind that. So it would have to definitely be done independently.
You should probably do it.
Mm-hmm. And get El DeBarge. I'll get Terrence Howard to play El DeBarge. There'll never be, man. Me and Frida Getz. Me and my son Hakeem gonna write a song for Empire. Yeah, but Tommy DeBarge's book is a very good book. What time is it? We're going to watch our shows in a minute. Yeah, that mother of theirs was a bunny ruckus, man. She was a bunny ruckus if I've ever seen one. Oh, the New Edition movie is coming out. Who would be the bad guy? They'll probably make Maurice Starr the bad guy with the New Edition movie. It'll probably be Maurice Starr. Yeah, Maurice Starr was their manager. And he, helped them produce Candy Girl and all that. And then what's funny, after Maurice Starr lost New Edition, I don't know how they distanced themselves from Maurice Starr, but Maurice Starr got a new group after the New Edition, which was New Kids on the Block, which is basically the white version of New Edition. And then they really, really, really blew up. You dig? But the New Edition, they still here. They still making it do what it do. Yeah. They'll make Bobby Brown the bad guy, too. Yeah, Bobby Brown is going to be the bad guy. That's true. Bobby Brown will be the bad guy. Well, I'm going to watch Walking Dead in a minute.
They should have a Destiny Child movie. Beyonce one like that.
No, Martin eventually.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. But don't forget, family, go to TariqElite.com. Yeah, like in the TLC movie, Pebbles was the villain. Yeah. Pebbles was the villain. And they kind of made Dallas Austin the villain, too. Yeah, they kind of made him. They weren't going to just let the female be a villain. They had to...
What about the Whitney Houston? They made Bobby.
Yeah, and the Whitney Houston they kind of made Bobby the villain.
But it was Whitney's
But then they know that they made sure they took the shit in the pipe too, so she was crazy.
Yeah, and in the Aaliyah movie, who they make the villain? Did they make R. Kelly?
R. Kelly.
Yeah, they made him the villain.
They made him like a predator. Yeah.
Yeah, they always got to put a black villain in there. You dig?
What about NWA was made? Oh. They didn't make the white guy as a villain.
They didn't make him, but they made, and even in Straight Outta Compton, I think Suge was made more into a villain than Jerry Heller. Yeah.
Jerry Heller was a villain.
Yeah, Suge. They made Suge, the Suge character, more of a villain than Jerry.
Yeah, but Suge was crazy like that, so it was true.
And what other movie?
And from the celebrities.
Yeah, celebrity movie. In the Biggie Small movie. They didn't make Puffy a villain. Who was the villain in the Puffy in the Biggie movie?
Nobody really.
No, nobody was really a villain in that.
No. Did they make a Tupac movie yet? No. I would have known about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jerry's trying to sue them now. I know.
Really?
Yeah, saying that they used his likeness without his permission and all this stuff. NBC said Adele is the new Whitney Houston. They've been looking for a white Whitney Houston for years. They've been looking for that. They finally got one. A young white woman who can sing. Who can sing for real, not just poppy pop songs. You know, that's why they really blowing her up. They wanted it was Amy Winehouse. She was the great white hope, but she died. That pipe got her. You dig? But they've been looking for a white woman who can really, really sing, who can really get it in.
Whitney sung pop stuff too.
Whitney could sing. Whitney, because she chose to sing pop songs. See, Whitney could sing anything.
What about Christina Milian? I mean, not Christina Milian. I mean,
Christina
Aguilera.
Yeah, she was cool. She got a little stank.
I think that's why she was stank.
Yeah.
I feel like she's mixed with something like some kind of black or something.
The Hispanic,
Yeah, so she not really like full.
Let's see what we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? This is T out of North Carolina.
What's up, brother? Your phone is janky as hell, man. What kind of phone? Hello? Nigga, it's 2015. Your phone shouldn't be this janky, man. Nigga, did you win your phone from a church raffle, nigga? I can hear you a little bit, man. Why your phone so janky? Is it reception? What's the deal?
Yeah, it might be that. I got Sprint, so I guess I need to get a new phone.
Well, you need to sprint your ass over to AT&T. Get a new service, man. Your phone is horrible. What's on your mind, broke phone, man? What's on your mind, man?
Did you hear about that judge in Kentucky who was actually supposed to do it out again the Supreme? I think it's Olu Stevens.
Olu Stevens. We talked about him earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you hear somebody doing what they be doing and they just have to go back home.
What?
But he threw they finally had a good judge, and of course they had to go after him.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Well, I was talking about how the brother is very thorough and how he challenges systematic racism within the courtroom, and we need to support that brother. You dig?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes, sir.
All right, well, you gonna get your new phone, brother?
Of course. Man. Get a new company.
You sound like you talking to us. Keep talking, man. You sound like Roger Troutman. What?
As much as I pay a month, I pay $100 a month, man. All right, bro.
This is how you sound.
I want to be.
Yeah, you sound like you on auto-tune.
Teddy Riley.
All right, brother, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right, brother. Shit. Brother on auto-tune with his phone. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go watch the show. That nigga sound like one of the bubble guppies. Like he's calling from underwater. Hey. Man. Yeah, Adele can sing, but they are putting extras on her ass.
They are.
They're putting extras on Adele. She can sing, but they're really putting... And look, hey, that's how they do. You dig? They put extras on their own. They really put extras on her.
Which they should put the extras.
You dig? They say he sold his phone to the devil. Anyway, man, go to TariqElite.com. TariqElite.com. Get the brand new shirts, the crucifixion shirts. Go to HiddenColorsFilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. Listen, Adele needs a treadmill in her life.
That's my stuff.
Coy's calling. Well, who is Coy? Let's see who this is. A lot of folks calling. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Flexi?
What's up? What's your name, brother?
It's Bo from Palm Beach.
Bo, I remember you. What's up with you, Bo?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
Listen, man, we've been trying to organize. I don't know if you heard about the Corey Jones situation down here around my city. But young brother got killed while he was pulled over on the side of the road by the police.
Yeah.
We had a little rally and everything. We did that. It was all organized, and they had people waiting on us and all that kind of thing. So they was already prepared for us. So we done did some spontaneous things just popping up different places and protesting. But it seems like every time we do it, they waiting on us. And then we got no better. His family is kind of, soft shoe cooning, and they trying to, don't associate his name with this, don't do that. So we kind of in a bind on the next move to make,
Because the family's about to get some money. So, they don't want y'all to mess their money up. That's what that means. And that's another thing with these families out here, man. Y'all let these cities cash you out and not let the cops get prosecuted. Y'all got to stop signing these deals where they just cash you out so you don't say nothing. So then they don't prosecute these people, and then they just keep doing it. So what happens when you see somebody's family get killed and all of a sudden they get on TV talking about, well, we forgive them. That's because they done got to them and said, okay, we about to write you a check. Go out here and start forgiving. Talk about black on black crime. Say that it ain't about race. It's the whole routine. So we got to stop all that coon train talk, selling out for that money, and start getting some real justice. You did?
So do we sidestep the family on that?
Sidestep the family. I say you do. Because this goes deeper than just that family. I mean, you're doing it for Corey, but Corey wouldn't want his family cooning like that. He wouldn't want his family just cashing out and the cop who killed him just walking around here free. Corey wouldn't like that. And just because there's coons in the family, I'm telling you now, if anything happened to me, if anybody in my family gets out there talking about, well, what about black on black crime? Kill that nigga, whoever he is in my family. Because I ain't with that. Avenge my death.
I'm not forgiving.
Yeah, my wife ain't forgiving. My child over here is not forgiving. Ain't nobody forgiving. TJ ain't forgiving. When Asir talks, he's going to say, I don't forgive. You did? All right, but thank you for the call, brother. Yes,
all
indeed.
right,
I'm not going to come back in spirit.
All that forgive talk. What was that? Somebody down in Texas. What happened? Did y'all see the video of a white dude driving around in his car?
Oh, yeah, I told you.
He was like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to knock a black person out, see if I can get on TV. Yeah, I've been trying to build up the courage to do this. They got a video of him. So he's driving around Texas, so he sees an elderly black man. This is how cowardly these white supremacists are. He's videotaping himself, runs up, sees an old black man in his 80s. Walks up to the black man and then knocks him down. Bam! Knockout! So I think he got, the white boy got 6 years. He got 6 years in jail.
He wouldn't run out somebody like younger.
Yeah, oh,
Then they showed the mom, they showed the daughter.
They showed the daughter of the old man, right?
Yeah, she's like, but I forgive him. I'm like, why are you gonna forgive that fast?
I know, your dad is like that old. And he's like,
so,
you don't have to fight. I don't care.
So the old man's daughter, the elderly brother.
Walk right no more.
Yeah, the elderly brother's daughter got on TV talking about she didn't forgave because somebody's about to give a check to somebody. She must be getting a check. Her dumb ass got on there talking about she forgives. Somebody to knock your damn dad out, and you talking about you forgive. You dig? And I hope they get his ass in prison. I hope they knock his booty hole out with rape in jail. I hope they tear him up in jail. That was a bitch move. To do that, to drive up on an elderly brother and then knock him out like that.
I saw his picture of his face. He looks so like frail. Looked like it's sad.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
Like I mean, they showed his picture just before.
Before he got hit.
Yeah,
okay, he was already
He already looked like frail and stuff.
Y'all keep playing these games with these white supremacists, dude. Y'all making them bolder and bolder. You dig?
I would act like I was going to forgive and get on TV in that little few seconds. And I'll start talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
White supremacy.
Man.
Like Kathy, she was like, okay.
So I'm saying, whatever jail he's in, if somebody gets at this dude in jail, I ain't mad at you. I say that. I ain't mad at you. If something happens to dude in jail, I ain't mad at you.
He probably gonna try to link up with the
the Aryan Nation. They're probably going to try to
protect them.
Yeah, he's gonna go to jail and get down with the Aryans. But anyway, like I said, man, go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, and 3. That's hiddencolorsfilm.com. I got to go upstairs and watch my shows and everything like that. Family, what are you doing? Well, it's almost 9 now, baby. You dig? And I think I'm gonna warm up my panini.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
What does that shirt mean, Dad?
It's deep. It's like a black Jesus, but the Jesus, it's a black person.
Do you have one in red?
I don't. Just in black and brown. I got it. Granny wants the shirt too. I got you one. Everybody says, come to say what's up, Tree. You didn't say nothing. Come here, Peanut. You haven't said what's up. Say goodbye to everybody. It's my baby girl.
Did you show a picture of her?
That's my baby. Yeah, I should. Yeah, go to Facebook and see our family picture. Look at my beautiful baby girl. She's about to be 16, looking like a little Kerry Washington without the the bed winching.
Okay, first of all, her husband's black in real life.
Yeah.
She's accepting the role, but it's an actress, so it's like it's hard to
black actors can't get no roles.
That's why I took it back.
Yeah. Yes, and shout out to brother Zoe Williams. Shout out to Zoe Williams. I got to do Zoe's show pretty soon and everything like that. Man.
You need to fix it. That's why I never can. No one can ever see because you got to do all this.
Yeah. Flex got I got a nice picture of the family. We took some real nice photos. My boys are smiling. Taking that picture was hell for TJ to get him to smile because TJ was tired. He was throwing a tantrum. So we had to get him straight. I talked. Zoe hit me up the other day, man. Zoe is my brother, man. Love Zoe Williams. I got to do Zoe's show pretty soon. Zoe wanted me to do something. I got a message from him. There's so many people I got to call back. I got a list of people I got to call back this week. Shout out to Zoe Williams. Shout out to the 5150 show. Brother Corey Holcomb and those dudes.
You know I got this in Samoa.
I don't remember.
Didn't you get one of those in Samoa?
No, I got one from Hawaii.
Okay.
But
I love them. It's my favorite.
Yes,
I should have gotten more.
I want to get like one of those African Nasheed looking ones.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get some of those in South Africa.
Bring me one back.
Yeah.
I want a cute one.
Yes, indeed.
Well, give me a crop top, the one that's like that. Take a lot of pictures.
Yes, indeed.
I wish I could go so I could see my people.
White dude's gonna get at your daughter.
And they're gonna get curved.
Peanut's looking fine. Dude's looking look. El Varna, I know Peanut. She's finer than. I know people always say she's finer than El Varna.
Who's El Varna?
People say your wife and daughter almost look like sisters. Yeah.
Yeah, some.
I haven't been to Alaska. I have not been to Alaska.
I had a teacher that knew Daddy. You know about him, and she told me that she told me that she thought that you were my mom. I was like, and she told me that we look alike.
You teach at your new school?
No, it was
old school. Oh.
It was so long ago.
I know. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, y'all. I got stuff to do. I gotta go kick it and everything. My shows are coming on, but hey, TariqRadio.com, TariqElite.com. Get the shirts, TariqElite.com. and all that, and HiddenColorsFilm.com hypes.
Wait, what they say?
Hidden Colors, what they say? They just, what is that? Peanut killed Dr. Martin Luther King. They're just saying stupid shit.
I know, like, I looked at that. I thought it said, and she killed Milk. I'm like, what?
They're just literally saying silly shit. You dig? Like Hidden Colors
Killed Jimi Hendrix. I didn't kill Jimmy. Jimmy.
Hilarious. All right, y'all. We up out of here. We got to holler. I'll holler at y'all on Sunday show. Peace.
What's your man?
Fight. They just say anything.
No, you can't leave.